Hey Shake Group, it's Maria Hardy coming to you live from Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey everyone, I'm popping in real quick. I've got my shake with me right here. I'm just finishing up a super quick lunch. Actually, I just got back from a lunch at the school. Our school has a volunteer lunch every year for the volunteers that help at the school all year, which is super, super nice. But they didn't have the healthiest options, and I did fill my plate with some veggies and some salad, but that really wasn't going to tide me over, so I came home and made a quick shake. Another reason why I just love these shakes. So I wanted to come to you live with some tips for today. Hopefully I can see some of you pop on. I thought this would be a good chance to go live, maybe catch some of you on your lunch break or your lunch hour. If not, hopefully you take the time to watch the replay. So I do have some tips written down. So if I look down at my paper, hi Coral, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you're having some success sharing the shakes with people. I wanted to write down my tips because I didn't want to forget anything, and I kind of had a lot, and I don't want to completely overwhelm you on this video, and it's only supposed to be one tip, but I just have a lot on my mind, and all my tips kind of roll into one theme. So I'm just going to go for it. So when we're selling the shakes, I alluded to yesterday my list. I don't know if you all saw my post from yesterday, from Tuesday, but I made my contact list of 10 for the day in my planner, and I got these 10 names. And I told you all, I said, I'm going to let you know how I got these 10 names. How I got these 10 names is from Facebook, from the green lights. Do you guys all know what I'm talking about with the green lights on Facebook? This wouldn't be something you can look at from your phone. You would have to be on a PC, but you can see who is on Facebook based on the green lights on the right hand side, and those are all going to be your Facebook friends because you wouldn't see them unless you were already friends with them. And you can see who's online, so you know that they're there, so you can kind of get a quick reply. And it also kind of reminds you who you might need to reach out to that you haven't reached out to yet. I love using Facebook as a tool for reaching out to people about the shakes. One of the biggest reasons is because it saves all of your past messages in Messenger. So I never feel nervous that I'm going to accidentally message the same person twice. Does anybody else have that fear, like, oh my gosh, did I already reach out to Rachel? I don't know. I love that Facebook Messenger saves all of your messages from all time. So that is really helpful, and it also helps keep track of what the back and forth conversation has been. It's all just kind of there for you. So if you're texting a lot of people, that's fine, but I think you're going to like Messenger a little bit better. Messenger is also a super casual place to have these types of conversations, where text messaging is more like an urgent, like you need to talk to somebody right that second, and you kind of have that urgency that you have to get back to somebody really quickly. Facebook Messenger is more of a space of chatting and casual conversation, and it just makes this type of ask a little bit easier and softer, and I just think it's just a better place to be for asking this. Unless you're asking like your best friends, then text them, that's great. But that's one of the reasons why I love Facebook Messenger, and that's how I come up with my names on a regular basis for the week. So today I need to come up with 10 more names, and then Thursday and Friday is going to be spent on a lot of follow-up and following up with people that didn't respond from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, just like Kayla has already told you in her videos. Another thing is fear. I wanted to bring up fear. A lot of you are not reaching out to people solely based on fear, and I totally understand that. I was talking to somebody about this the other day, and I said, if you're Facebook friends with somebody already, then it's already a warm lead. It's not a cold call. You're not just picking up the phone book and picking any random name and messaging that person. This is somebody you're already friends with. You've already built some kind of relationship with them on some level, whether it's your friend from elementary school, or if it's a girlfriend from college, or if it's a customer of yours that you became friends with on Facebook. You have some kind of connection already, so that already makes your reach out warm. So you really shouldn't have any fear about this. You know, there's nothing that you're going to say that's going to mess up the relationship between you and this person. I know somebody mentioned on Facebook the other day in this group that she reached out to somebody and they unfriended her. And it's like, okay, who cares? They clearly weren't friends to begin with, because none of your real friends would ever like do something like that just because you asked them if they drink a nutritional shake. I mean, that's being pretty extreme, if you ask me. So don't worry about like, oh my gosh, what is Sarah from elementary school going to think? Because I haven't reached out to Sarah from elementary school in 20 years, you know, and I'm asking her about a nutritional shake. That's okay. Like, she may say, no, I don't, but I've been looking for one, or this would be great for my kids, or actually we have a bunch of allergies in our family, so tell me more. You have no idea what's truly going on in her life. And if Sarah from elementary school doesn't reply back to you, do you really care? Like, how much do you care? You weren't really having regular conversations with her to begin with. So don't worry about what other people think on the other side of the screen, because their opinion of you doesn't matter. If you believe in Wild Tree and you believe that you are helping other people through this product, then you shouldn't have any fear at all. One of my favorite quotes is, when your heart is on service, you'll never be nervous. And that's the way I truly feel when I work my business every single day. Yes, there are definitely people, and even yesterday when I made that list and I reached out to some people, I was like, oh, I'm gonna click send. But I kept reminding myself, who cares? They're gonna reply back and you might be helping them. And in fact, from my reach outs yesterday, I had 3 people reply back that they were not interested in the shake, but oh my gosh, could we set up a time to talk more about Wild Tree, because they needed some help with their meals. And great. So I set up some one-on-ones with them. So had I not reached out to some of those people, I wouldn't have had an opportunity to get to help them in other ways and share our other amazing services with them. So please just don't have any fear when you're reaching out to people. If you're already friends with them on Facebook, then that gives you the complete green light to go ahead and reach out to them about the shakes. So don't have that hang up, okay? Another thing is, when will you work? When are you going to do these reach outs? A lot of you are here. I would say probably the majority that are here in this group work a full-time job and have kiddos at home. So I understand. You don't have a lot of time to figure this out. We totally get that, and that's why we've made this process so stinking easy for you. We really couldn't make it any easier for you. You all came to Wild Tree, I'm pretty sure, as not volunteers for the company, but to actually make money. So the only way you're going to make money is by building a team here, number one, and number two, having sales every single month. So whether you want to make $100 a month, $1,000 a month, or $10,000 a month, you have to put in the work to get that done. And you have to decide every day, Monday through Friday, when you're going to work. However, here's the catch. Let's say you have a full-time job, you work Monday through Friday, morning to evening, you've got kiddos, they've got activities, whatnot. You are allowed to do this on the weekends. Shocker. You can do this on Saturdays and Sundays. You can certainly do this. You can carve out 15 minutes on your Saturday and Sunday to message 25 people each day. And if you're rolling your eyes going, oh, I don't want to do that on the weekends, then do it during the week, okay? Do it from 10 to 11 at night. Do it from 5 to 6 in the morning. But you have to pick out a time that's going to work for you and your family, and that's kind of the beauty of Wild Tree in general, right? We get to decide when we're going to do this, but it has to be done in order for your goals to be met. So really figure out when you're going to be doing these reach outs, and they don't take long. I mean, once you sit down and do it, you're going to find out how incredibly simple the copy-paste method is, using the scripts, have them pulled up on your computer, and then maybe have your mouse out and just like literally copy paste, do a couple tweaks for people that you need to put your little personal touch on it, and that's about it. So it shouldn't take you very long. So if you're a busy working girl and you've got things to do and people to see, we totally get it, but but you still have to decide when you're going to do that, and it's okay to do that on the weekends. We keep talking about doing it Monday through Friday, but girl, go do it on Saturday and Sunday. 25 people each day, boom, done. Don't think about it, and do some following up throughout the week. When everybody's gone to bed or first thing in the morning when people start responding. Again, you don't have to respond right away. It doesn't have to suck your entire weekend out. Like, oh my gosh, it's really going to be okay. So that's my other tip. And my last tip, and I know I've talked a lot, but my last tip is parties still exist. So while we have this amazing shake group and we have this amazing product, we still have parties that are so fun and so beneficial, and that human connection and that human dynamic is so important to what we do. This is just the icing on the cake and what's going to help you meet your financial goals a lot faster, and a lot, again, it's just going to be like that other half of the job that we do. So don't give up on parties and just solely focus on the shakes. I encourage you, if you have enjoyed your parties in the past, to continue to do them. And if workshops seem to be a little crazy and people aren't wanting to book right now, that's because everybody's super overwhelmed. But people are really receptive to getting together for a happy hour or an appy hour, or a moms and mimosas and mealtime solution get together, or whatever creative take on it you can take, and just do tasting parties. So tasting parties can be booked out tomorrow. They don't take a lot of planning. People don't have to lug their coolers. Nobody needs a shopping list. There's not very much communication that you have to do. Kathy and Holly Cleese have told us on the team leader page just a simple text invite method for getting people together for a quick tasting and gathering at somebody's house. So there's just so much you can do with your parties to keep it super simple and streamlined, so that you don't lose sight of that actual human connection here. So if that's something that you need to do to make your goals here at Wild Tree, don't forget to be reaching out to people about that. I actually did book a potential party off my reach outs yesterday. In addition to the one-on-ones that I was able to schedule, I was also able to pique somebody's interest about just having her friends over for a tasting party, so I can explain some of the mealtime solutions we have to offer and how they can meal plan from their app, and how easy it is to meal plan from their phones. So just keep it up, keep up the good work, don't have any fear, and just start. That is the theme of this entire thing, is to just start. If this is something you believe in and something you're excited about, then you just got to start. Start making the contacts and start seeing how easy and receptive people are to your messages. So make it a great day, make it a great week, and hopefully these tips were helpful. Please comment below with any one of my tips that kind of spoke to you, and because I would really love to hear that. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye-bye.